The concept of otherworldly gates opening in the sky, allowing the passage of flying objects and alien beings, has long been a staple of science fiction movies. We often regarded these fantastical gateways as mere figments of imagination, confined to the realms of fiction. However, on rare occasions, we are confronted with sightings that mirror these extraordinary cinematic depictions, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Recently, reports have surfaced of multiple sightings of flying objects, passing through a peculiar annular gate in the sky. What adds to the intrigue is that these sightings all occurred on the same day, in various locations around the world. The synchronicity of these sightings only deepens the mystery surrounding these enigmatic portals. The intrigue surrounding these gateways reached new heights, when an alleged photograph taken by NASA in space surfaced. This photograph captured a scene seemingly reminiscent of the portals witnessed on Earth, further fueling speculation and curiosity. The enigma did not stop there, as yet another individual managed to capture an image of the same mysterious portal, positioned above the Popocatepetl volcano in Mexico. This convergence of sightings from different sources and locations only amplifies the perplexity and fascination surrounding these phenomena. While the existence and nature of these portals remain shrouded in mystery, they serve as a reminder that reality can sometimes defy our preconceived notions, blurring the boundaries between what we perceive as science fiction and the unexplained wonders that unfold before our very eyes. In the United Kingdom, an intriguing convergence occurred, as an unidentified flying object and a peculiar portal materialized in the night sky. A luminous cloud, radiating an intense brilliance, captured attention as it descended from above at a 45-degree angle, defying conventional expectations. However, this time, the upward trajectory was observed. As the unknown flying object emerged from within the luminous cloud, the enigmatic mist expanded, transforming into a captivating smoke ring. From the center of the ring, a small luminous source emerged, emanating a captivating aura. Initially, it remained in proximity to the ring before gradually veering away. Its path exhibited a slight deviation, influenced by the Earth's vastness and rotational forces. Eventually, it vanished beyond the tree line, with the moon making its appearance a few moments later, bringing an end to the spectacle. The luminous glow emanating from the ring persisted for a remarkable duration, lingering in the sky for several minutes. With a keen eye, one could still discern its faint presence. Positioned roughly midway between the point of the light's disappearance and the sky's expanse, the ring continued to captivate observers. In the skies of East Texas, an astonishing event unfolded as witnesses spotted a radiant orb suspended high above. To their amazement, an unknown flying object emerged from within this luminous sphere in a remarkable manner. The luminous ball, from which the flying object emerged, began to expand, gradually taking the form of a ring that grew wider and remained fixed in the sky for an extended period. Initially, onlookers speculated that it could be a star, and the transformation of the luminous ball could be attributed to a celestial explosion, such as the detonation of missiles or the entry of space debris into the atmosphere. However, suspicions about this unidentified flying object were aroused when it continued to move, momentarily halting before emitting a beam from its core. The ray split into two, forming a partial circle and generating a smoke ring. The object's movements appeared almost zigzag-like, casting intriguing shadows across the surroundings. In a parallel occurrence, a similar extraordinary sighting unfolded in Germany on the same night. A luminous object descended rapidly from the sky, bearing a striking resemblance to a meteor. It exhibited a comet-like tail and pulsated incessantly, evoking the appearance of gaseous matter or rising steam. The sudden deceleration of its pace led witnesses to initially assume it was a meteor plummeting towards the Earth. After a brief interval, the primary light in the sky abruptly halted, accompanied by the emergence of a much smaller luminous entity. This secondary light descended leisurely towards the Earth, mirroring the events witnessed on previous occasions. Simultaneously, the ring in the sky commenced a gradual expansion, materializing into a captivating smoke ring. The unidentified flying object continued its pulsating motions, traversing an oscillating trajectory before veering eastward. Subsequently, additional UFOs emerged from the ring, ascending into the sky. Eventually, the influx of UFOs ceased, while the ring persevered in its slow expansion until it eventually vanished from sight. What makes matters more complicated is this photo, that was allegedly taken by NASA in space, which rules out any possibility that it is terrestrial technology. Adding to the enigmatic events of that peculiar night, a matching sighting unfolded in the skies of Ohio. However, this time, it occurred at a significantly lower altitude. Once again, a radiant white object emerged from the expanding ring that dominated the sky. Intriguingly, as the unidentified flying object distanced itself from the ring, another luminous entity began to manifest from within it, gradually transforming into a misty ring suspended in the heavens, creating an atmosphere of suspicion. The misty object swiftly initiated its movement, only to abruptly halt for a few fleeting seconds. At that moment, a ring of light materialized behind the original source, both radiating a luminous white glow. While the ring expanded slowly, the original light exhibited a slight curvature as it continued its retreat. This captivating display persisted for a duration of at least 20 minutes before both objects eventually vanished from view. Shortly thereafter, a plane flew by, its proximity to the observers making it evident that the aircraft was significantly closer than the other enigmatic object. Further adding to the series of inexplicable occurrences, a matching spectacle unfolded in the skies of Canada. In the late hours of the night, around 2 in the morning, as stargazers observed the celestial expanse, the familiar and extraordinary sight manifested itself once again. However, this time it took place at a remarkably high altitude. A luminous ball materialized in the sky, captivating the attention of the onlookers. From within this radiant sphere, a glowing white object emerged, captivating the senses with its ethereal glow. As the object distanced itself from the initial ring, yet another smaller luminous entity began to emerge from its depths. The progression of events mirrored the previous sightings, leaving witnesses in awe of the unfolding spectacle high above them. An inexplicable event unfolded in Mexico, specifically over the Popocatepetl volcano, leaving scientists perplexed and unable to provide a rational explanation. On the morning of March 20th, at approximately 5 a.m., a remarkable incident occurred that defied all previous observations. Scientific cameras, focused on monitoring the volcano's activities, captured a UFO creating a portal directly above the volcanic peak. Through this portal, other unidentified flying objects proceeded to descend to Earth. Astonishingly, this unprecedented phenomenon was documented for the first time in over a decade of continuous observation, through the installation of surveillance cameras dedicated to monitoring the volcano. Enthusiasts who diligently followed the live broadcasts from these cameras had frequently reported UFO activity in the vicinity of the Popocatepetl volcano. Some even claimed to have witnessed these enigmatic objects entering the volcano's fiery crater unscathed, leading ufologists to speculate about the existence of an underground extraterrestrial base concealed beneath the volcano. However, the recent occurrence has forced the scientific community to confront the undeniable evidence. A high-speed UFO emerged near the volcanic cone, executing a sharp 90-degree turn above the summit. It then proceeded to create a perfectly circular portal from which another UFO emerged, swiftly making its way into the gaping mouth of the volcano. The scene unfolded against a backdrop of ash emissions, and the illuminating glow of the molten lava within. In attempting to comprehend the baffling events, one can only surmise that one UFO served as the catalyst, generating the portal through which several objects, moving at such incredible speeds that accurate counting became a challenge, descended into the volcano, likely leading to an underground alien base. The scientific community finds itself at an impasse, unable to dismiss the occurrence, while grappling with the absence of a logical explanation.